Welcome in, guys. Live and direct with Odin. It's Wednesday. We're doing a midday mix. We got some new toys in the house, so we're going to try some fun things out, see how they work, do some testing, do some partying, do some funs. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll call this the Drive at 5, your midweek mix. All right, my friends. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate you guys. Come say hi in the chat room. Check out all my stuff on JustinB_Odin. We're doing YouTube shows. Always doing live Twitch stuff. We're trying to get a bunch of new things on SoundCloud and everything to make it work. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in and listening. Please enjoy the show today. Get home safe. Go out and have a drink. Go home and rest. Turn up the music loud. Put on your dancing shoes. Whatever you want to do. It's fucking Wednesday. It's going to be a long weekend. Love, peace, respect. Music is life.
The Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple, because the meaning of the Mass, which Jesus was trying to point out, was that the Christ sacrifice was basically the grinding up of wheat and the crushing of grapes, the sacrifice of every living creature which maintains the human species. This is my body which is given for you. Therefore, the death of all creatures which give other creatures life is the ongoing process of love, of self-offering, which constitutes the very nature of the biophysical world. And therefore, if you say grace before meals, what you should really thank is the dead cow, the dead fish, or the crushed grain which you are about to eat. And say to this, thank you very much for allowing your life to be transformed into mine. And so the natural outcome of grace is eventually to allow your life to be transformed into the life of other beings still, be they ever so humble, be they merely bacteria or worms, because they in their turn are a sort of yeast from which life continues to go on. So now, all those of you here who are at any time engaged in cooking must become aware of the high dignity of this art and of the possibilities in it for yoga and self-realization. No more must you ever throw something together to stop the gnawing feeling. There is no point whatsoever in cooking without giving yourself adequate time for it. Because you will find that time spent on other things, to such an extent that it affords no time for cooking, is a way of wasting your life on abstract fripperies instead of things of true material consequence. Anybody who cooks should, therefore, set aside a sufficient time of the day to do it to perfection. There is no point in cooking at all unless one cooks perfectly, because to do anything less than that is a serious irreverence to the fish, to the dead animals, and to the crushed grains that we use. I don't want to sound moralistic, as if naughty to be irreverent to these creatures. I'm merely saying that if you aren't reverent towards them, you will not eat well, because the process of transforming these valuable living elements into great dishes is really worth it. But the basic thing in being a good cook is that you must love the natural elements which go into it. In other words, when you get spread out on the chopping board, various meats and vegetables, eggs, and so on, you must start by a feeling of love for those things. Roll the vegetables in your hands. Look how exquisite they are. When you slice, say, a purple onion, look at the lines, the patterns in what is then displayed. Look at a fish laid out in front of you. The wonderful music of its scales. What a beautiful thing it is, the way the bones are formed. When you slice meat, look at the marbling in it, the quality, the color. Relish all that, sniff all that. And if you love those raw materials, you will be able to cook, because cooking is a process of loving. It is loving, it is a transformation through love of these raw materials into assimilable and truly edible form. And a person, therefore, who is engaged in the ritual of cooking will never make the mistake of hurrying. Now, there are moments in cooking where you have to have your wits about you, because timing is terribly important, as in boiling an egg, as in making a souffle, as in making certain sauces, as in frying with butter, where the butter has to be at a certain temperature and mustn't be allowed to burn. Cooking certain kinds of pastry requires perfect timing. But perfect timing and hurrying are two completely different things. Hurrying in cooking is always a failure. Instant coffee is a punishment for people who are in too much of a hurry. There is only one way of cooking coffee that is perfect, which is jungle coffee, where you put coffee into cold water and but you see, you've got to watch it. And the moment it begins to come to the boil, you turn it off. It must never boil. And then you stir it, and you put the lid back on the pan to keep the heat in, and you allow a little time for the grounds to settle. And then pour it off through a fine strainer, in case any grounds should be left through, and you have got absolutely perfect coffee. But it takes your presence of mind. It takes watching to do it. As so also does boiling eggs, which is a very subtle art. There is no formula for boiling an egg, because there are too many variables enter into it. What is the temperature of the egg? What is the quality of the egg? How hot your flame is? How high you are above sea level? When you think water begins to boil? All sorts of questions like that go into the boiling of an egg. And no egg timer will by itself teach you to boil an egg. You have to get a feel for your own stove, for your own kitchen, for your own climate, for the kind of eggs you buy from the market. And then eventually you will know, almost instinctively, how to boil an egg. So I would say then the basic attitude is one of concentrating, not by sort of forcing your attention on things. That's not the way to concentrate. I think the attitude of concentration is very well shown if you watch the conduct of the Japanese tea ceremony, the whole idea of which is that the simple act of serving powdered green tea in hot water, which is whisked, can be so utterly delightful, and that the contemplation of the bowls and the bamboo instruments that are used in this procedure can give such aesthetic relish that it is worth dallying over and spending 2 or 3 hours just doing that. So in the same way, you will find that very good cooks have extremely interesting kitchens. That they will, for example, have the kind of kitchen where there is not one single utensil, not one jar or saucepan, which is not an object of beauty. Such people will go out of their way to collect Mexican bowls, because they are so warm feeling and lovely. To have the most beautiful jars. For example, they will buy the wonderful jars that are made for use in labs with the ground glass stoppers that fit very snugly. Beautiful functional shapes. They are much better than the ordinary kind of glassware for such purposes that is served in supermarkets. Go to a lab manufacturer and buy all sorts of bottles and beautiful instruments. They are perfect for use in the kitchen. So you find that a good cook always has an interesting and colorful kitchen, because a good cook makes the kitchen the most attractive center in the house. A good cook will find that the company invited for dinner will tend to gravitate to the kitchen while dinner is being prepared. This may be an embarrassment to the cook. If you're doing something extremely complicated, which requires that you spread yourself over quite an area, and you have to move rather swiftly from part to part of the kitchen and don't want to be interrupted by conversation. But that is true only of certain very complex dishes. Everyone who really enjoys cooking tends also to like showing off and to like to cook under other people's eyes. And they instinctively also like to watch it being done because it stimulates the appetite. Therefore, you ideally should have an arrangement in your home where if you don't actually live in the kitchen, have like a big farm kitchen, it's always a good idea to have the kitchen and living area separated by a bar where the actual stove is in the bar under a suction fan, so that people before dinner can come with their drinks and sit at the bar and watch you make things right under their noses. And you can carry on conversation and not be separated from your guests.
It's your boy, Odin in the house. Let's go. Let's fucking go. If you'll feast your eyes upon the new haptic wheel fucking S4 Mark III. Yeah, dude, playing COD was hella fun today. I've done that shit forever. We played 5 games. We came in second twice, and we won our last game. So that's not bad for the first 5 games I've ever played this year. That was hella fun, Eric. We'll do that again soon. When it comes down to a very, very fundamental biological
get fucked up. You gonna get beat down. You gonna get wiped out. You gonna get your ass kicked. You gonna get fucked up. You gonna get beat down. You gonna get wiped out. You gonna get your ass kicked. You ain't fucking with me. 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 You ain't fucking, ain't fucking, ain't fucking, ain't fucking, ain't fucking, ain't fucking. You fucking with the wrong one. Move back, motherfucker. You fucking with the wrong one. Step back, motherfucker. You fucking with the wrong one. What?
So usually man who come to sweep the yard. Yard man. I like that broomstick you're carrying. Yes, baby. I like it. I want you to take your broom and sweep my yard. You better push and shit, or we go for a man. Don't give me no shortcut thing. You have all day and night. I have to satisfy, so you better do it right. What you waiting for? Put your back in it. Just a little more. Throw your waist in it now. Tell your body again. Work it hard and long. When you finish that, go downtown. Go down, go down, go down. Come up, come up, come up, come up. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Come up, come up, come up, come up. It's what you come to do. Just remember that. And don't pick my fruits. You can't put them back. You start off walking nice with that big broomstick. Now you're easing back like you spread break. What you waiting for? Put your back in it. Just a little more. Show your waist in it now. Tell your body again. Work it hard and long. When you finish that, I want you to go downtown. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Come up, 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 come up. I want you to take your broom and sweep my yard. You better crash and burn, or we go fall apart. You give me no shortcut thing. You have all day and night. I had to satisfy, so you better do it right. What you waiting for? Put your back in it. Just a little more. Throw your waist in it now. Tell your body again. Work it hard and long. When you finish that, I want you to go downtown. Go down, go down, go down. Come up, come up, come up, come up. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Come up, come up, come up, come up.
Don't move away, don't say that you don't know. Take the comeback. Don't move away, don't say that you don't know. Take the comeback. Don't move away, don't say that you don't know. Take the comeback. Don't move away, don't say that you don't know. Take the comeback.
Bust it. I'm click. I might bust.
Ooh, yeah.
Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple. Because the meaning of the Mass. Was that with Christ? The Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple. The Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple. Because the meaning therefore, the death of all creatures that gives other creatures life is the ongoing process of love, of self-offering, which constitutes the very nature of the biophysical world. And therefore, if you say grace before me, what you should really thank is the dead cow, the dead fish. The Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple. The Christian idea of the communion is really very, very simple.
We got this shit on fire.
We got this shit on fire.
First of all, everything's blessed. I make the gal undress. Got a few things that I wanna confess. I need to get this off my chest. When I go raves, man look fresh. Gal wanna invite me to the sesh. She was like,
Oh my God.
your music is the best. Car everything's cool. I don't know why them man think I'm a fool. I make gal wet like they was in a pool. From time I was in school. From time I was in school. From time I was in.
A studio can modify as well as record your music.
To the sky. Always late, never on time. No, not now, no, not tonight. Club is full, set it on fire. Pump these people up tonight. Drink it up and dance all night. Wanna party till we die. Music's up, it makes me high. Touch the roof up to the sky. Always late, never on time. 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 Touch the roof up to the sky. Always late, never on time. No, not now, no, not tonight. Club is full, set it on fire. Pump these people up tonight.
Feel this techno vibe, this techno vibe, this techno vibe. Feel this techno vibe, this techno vibe, this techno vibe. Feel this techno vibe, this techno vibe, this techno vibe. Under electric sky, electric sky, electric sky. Feel this techno vibe. 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 Under electric sky, electric sky, electric sky. Feel this techno vibe.
A little party never killed nobody. A little party never killed nobody. A little party never killed nobody. Let my feet do the work. A little. A little party never work. A little party never killed nobody. Party. A little party never killed nobody.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We got 4 decks going. Trying to figure this new board out. It's only been in my house for 2 hours, so let's fucking go. Happy Wednesday. Get home safe. Go have happy hour. Tell your friends. Do whatever you want. Music is life. Enjoy yourself.
Tell me it's perfect.
These are just lines from other songs.
Yeah, but I put them all together. Tell me it's brilliant. Tell me it's brilliant. Tell me it's perfect.
These are just lines from other songs.
Yeah, but I put them all together. Tell me it's brilliant. Tell me it's brilliant. Tell me it's perfect. Tell me it's perfect.
These are just lines from other songs.
Yeah, but I put them all together.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're just trying out this new board, trying all these new songs we got. Appreciate the support. We're going to go for a little while longer and try to keep this set short. It's been pretty clean. See what we can get out of the deal. Cheers, guys. Appreciate all the support. Music is life.
this thing called love when it's a mirror, baby? Can you see all those parts of me broken across the world? I need to find some kind of peace of mind. It's a demon, baby. When it comes like my oldest friend, have you got a friend? In the night you say you miss me now. What a way to lose your head. You say you miss me now. What a way to lose your head.
Clap your hands now. Clap your hands now. Unreroute the rivers, let the damned water beat. There's some people down the way that's thirsty, so let the liquid spirit free. The people are thirsty because of man's unnatural hand. Watch what happens when the people catch wind, when the water hit the banks of that hard, dry land. Liquid spirit, liquid spirit, liquid spirit, liquid spirit. Clap your hands now. Unreroute the rivers, let the damned water beat. There's some people down the way that's thirsty, so let the liquid spirit free. The people are thirsty because of man's unnatural hand. Watch what happens when the people catch wind, when the water hit the banks of that hard, dry land. Liquid spirit, liquid spirit. Clap your hands
guys. I appreciate the fucking support. Got this new board. Still just learning a bunch of mapping I was doing already here, changing each individual effect to each channel on its own makes things pretty tight. You can do some pretty fun stuff on the fly with this thing. It's going to be pretty fun. So for that, again, I say thank you guys for tuning in and supporting. Make sure you guys go and like my Facebook group that I made. So we're just putting up as many videos and information on everything we're doing for right now. So cheers, guys. Music is life. We'll see you all again soon.